Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Also, if you're new, welcome to my channel. I love to see new faces. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and you click that notification bell. I post my videos once every week, so be sure not to miss out. And if you're coming back, I love to see you again. Man, I appreciate you. Okay? Thank you so much for watching my video. So today I'm continuing the hair series, I would like to call it. I've already spoken about your hair pattern or your hair type. I've spoken about your hair porosity. I've shown you ways to test your hair porosity, and this is the last video in the series where I am talking about your hair texture, your hair thickness, and your hair density. So let's start off with talking about our hair thickness. Ever looked at pictures or videos of hair and you're like, damn, that person has a lot of hair and has like thick, good hair. And you're like, I want that hair. But I mean, your genes, man, your genes are shouting a totally different story, okay? So I'm not saying that your hair thickness cannot be worked around. Like I already said, I think when I was referring to your hair porosity, that how you handle your hair has effect on your hair pattern, on your hair porosity, on everything to do with your hair. So your hair texture can change according to what regimen you're following, how you're handling your hair. And so goes your hair thickness. If you are busy putting on pressure all the damn time, your hair is not going to maintain that thickness, right? So the thickness of your hair at your hair, like right close to your scalp, is different from the thickness of your hair at your hair tip, right? That brings in to say that how you handle your hair or how your hair is handled has a direct effect on your hair thickness. So how can we test for thickness, right? So there's basically three ways that you can check if your hair is on the thicker side of life or on the thinner side of life. I am going to only do the one test, just the simplest. Or actually, I can do two tests. Yeah, and then you can do the other one on your own. And make sure you let me know in the comment section below what your hair thickness is. So you're gonna break off like one hair strand, like literally one hair strand, okay? Okay, so I've broken off my hair strand and I want you to put it at the tip of your fingertips, like right at the tip of your fingertips, right? And if you can feel that there is something in between there, you know, try and maybe close your eyes, you know, let's sort of like meditate. But yeah, if you put it right at the tip of your fingertips, you can, if you sort of like move it around and you can feel that there's something there, that means your hair is not like thin, okay? So the scale ranges from thick to thin, right? So I personally will have, I'd say medium ranging hair because I can feel my hair on my fingertips. And then the other test that you can do is literally just hold your hair up in the air, and if you can see it, right, that means your hair is not thin, okay? So you are somewhere closer to thick. And the other test that you can do is the thread test. So you want to take your normal sewing thread, like the one that you use for your clothes and stuff, and when you take that thread, I want you to part it in half, okay? And then hold that thread together with your hair strand, and obviously the thread, half the thread is way thicker than your actual hair. So you just want to see how thick your hair is in comparison to the thread strand. To the thread. In an earlier video, I've spoken about your hair type or your hair pattern. I will link this video in the description box below. Make sure you watch it if you haven't watched it. And in that video, we classified your hair type into 4 categories, which is your straight, your wavy, your curly, and your coily or kinky hair. This hair can be further broken down into hair textures. Hair textures can be classified into 3 different categories. So you have your fine hair, you have your medium ranging hair, and you have your coarse hair, right? You can have straight hair and have a fine hair strand, okay? Or you can have kinky or coily hair and have a fine hair strand, okay? Personally, I feel like hair texture is the most important, not like most important, but like it's up there on the list when it comes to knowing your hair, because it determines how you handle your hair. You can't have fine hair strands and be fighting with your hair, pulling it and all that stuff. It won't work. Your hair won't grow. You will not retain that length, okay? So if you have fine hair strands, that means your hair is so brittle and it needs tender loving care, okay? So when you handle that hair, handle it like you're holding an egg, okay? You want to make sure you're taking extra precaution when you're handling it, because fine hair is prone to breakage and, you know, but it also has good tributes, like it has the most sheen as well. It retains the most shine. So fine hair has its pros and has its cons, right? And I'm also going to talk about your coarse hair. So examples of your coarse hair will be your pubic hair. Okay, so your pubic hair is a good example of coarse hair. Actually, your V-head, okay, so I just refer to pubic hair because everyone has pubic hair, okay, but another good example would be your B-head. So if you touch a B-head, that roughish texture is what defines your coarse hair. So if you feel your own hair, right, and if you hold one hair strand and you sort of run your fingers up and down that hair strand, you sort of get a feel of what sort of hair strand you have. So are you closer to the finer side of life, or are you closer to your coarse side of life compared to your other hairs in your body? Okay. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what hair type you have. I personally would say I have somewhere in between a medium textured hair strand to the fine hair strand. So when I am working my hair, I need to sort of exercise precaution. I mean, obviously you exercise precaution on your hair all the time, but when you have a fine hair strand or closer to a fine hair strand, you exercise extra precaution. So lastly, I would like to talk about hair density, right? So hair density refers to how much hair you have on your head. So like, this is how much hair I have on your head, on my head, right? So some people, I mean, it's not like you can individually count how much hair I have on my head, but you can sort of like tell if I have a lot of hair or I'm on the lesser hair end of the line, right? And a nicer way of sort of looking at how much hair you have on your head is to put your hair into mini twists, like tiny twists, but like using only your hair. So don't use any braids on it or anything. Just put your hair into small mini twists. I'll send a picture of what I'm talking about, and just look at your hair. So when you look at your hair, can you see your scalp, right? If you can't see your scalp, that means you probably have a lot of hair in your head, right? And if you can see your scalp, that means you have lesser hair in your head, right? And obviously if you are somewhere between somewhat seeing your scalp or somewhat not seeing your scalp, that means you're just somewhere in between the line, right? So yeah, that would be it on hair density. So we have come to the end of the hair series. A round of applause to me and a round of applause to you for watching all those videos. Right. So thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you smash that like button. You share this video so other people know about their hair textures, type, and all the likes. and make sure you leave a comment section below. You can even just leave an emoji of that expresses how you feel about this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and click that notification button so you do not miss out on my videos. I post videos once every week, so be sure to be on the lookout. Thank you for watching my video. Mega love.